Hello, PASCO team members and families. I'm Ryan Zeiger, the CEO of PASCO, and this video is part of a new series of weekly or bi-weekly videos to try and communicate new topics or issues more directly as they come up and more frequently. My hope is that by getting these videos, if you have questions, you'll feel free to contact me to ask additional questions or contact other people in the building that may participate in these videos in the future. The goal of these videos, again, is to cover 2 to 3 topics each time we send them out. I'm excited to give this a try, and I'm interested in hearing your feedback on whether this is a medium you guys like to get information through. Today I want to talk about 2 items. The first is I want to talk about PASCO's profit sharing retirement plan. And then the second, I want to give you an update on Medicaid with everything that's going on in DC. First, on the PASCO profit sharing plan. We do offer a retirement plan that is fully paid for by PASCO. After you've been here for a little bit of time and meet certain eligibility requirements, every year PASCO looks at how we're doing financially and then takes whatever surplus we have and puts a significant portion of that into retirement plans for PASCO employees. It's an amazing benefit, and what I've learned being out talking to different employees and families is they weren't even aware that they had an account with money in it for retirement. It really is part of our fundamental belief that Barry founded this company based on, that we really should care for the caregivers. And our hope is that this benefit is there for you after you've done many years of caregiving, and we know it's hard work, and that you have something for retirement. So again, I've had some people go look in their account and be surprised about the amount of money they have in that account as they've been here a number of years. You should see a sheet that came out recently from HR that looks like this, that has the basic information to get you started if you aren't familiar with this benefit or didn't know you could access your account at any time. It's your account, and you have the opportunity to select the investment options that the money's put into, etc. So again, great benefit. Hope you get a chance to take a look at that, and don't hesitate to contact HR or me if you have questions about it. The second thing I wanted to give you an update is on Medicaid with everything going on in DC. So I will note that the House of Representatives did pass the American Health Care Act, which did have provisions that would negatively impact Medicaid by removing $800 billion up to $1 trillion from Medicaid federal contributions over the next decade. This provision could certainly negatively impact the populations that we serve. And while this passage of the American Health Care Act is discouraging, all hope is not lost. So there's a long road left for this bill before it actually becomes law. While the passage of the American Health Care Act was not an encouraging step, the Senate is now considering the bill and has very different views about the viability of the bill as it stands. Specifically, there are a number of Republican senators whose states expanded Medicaid and are concerned about what the reduced funding in this bill would mean to their overall Medicaid programs. Colorado is a state that expanded Medicaid, and both of our senators, Gardner and Bennett, have expressed their concerns publicly about how the American Health Care Act would negatively impact Medicaid and the people who depend on it. I've shared my continued concerns with Senator Gardner in person in DC last month, as well as in person with other members of the Colorado congressional delegation. At this point, the Senate has not released any specific language, but is still trying to get consensus around specific ideas for a bill. So I think there's still some time left. If you do care about this issue, which I do deeply, you should contact your congressional representatives and share your personal stories, as well as how your family members or clients might depend on Medicaid to live in the community. Thank you for taking a few minutes to listen. I hope this is helpful, and hopefully they'll be a little bit shorter in future iterations. But if you have any questions, again, don't hesitate to contact me. This is my contact information. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you, and goodbye.